Jim Hobart.
How do I know Jim Hobart?
You mean going way back?
Yeah, go all the way back.
Okay.
Wow. How do I know Jim?
How do you know Jim?
Who's Jim?
Sorry.
Oh, it's going to be one of these, is it?
My sister told me to say that.
Jim and I met in about 1992. We had both just started in the business. We were working at Ansa Stoner.
Jim was actually one of the first people within the advertising industry here in Orlando that I met.
I met Jim at UCF College. He's a fraternity brother.
He had been an adjunct for many years, but we actually both started teaching as full-time instructors in the same semester.
In the Central Florida market, the greater Central Florida market, I think Jim Hobart is our Kevin Bacon, and everyone is 7 degrees of separation from him.
What I understand and what I remember is Jim was kind of the gatherer, if you will, in town and in the industry.
I always think of Jim as like the mayor of Orlando. I mean, to me, he's just the center of a lot of energy and activity, and whether it's through our industry and again through personal lives and some of the parties he's thrown. He's been very open and inclusive, and everybody knows Jim. Everybody loves Jim.
Jim was a art director. He started as an art director, or a designer, and then an art director and creative director. He's held definitely many roles and worn many hats.
He started an agency, that's still up and running and doing lots of great work.
Jim is, I think, probably one of the most talented people that I know, because what Jim does is more than just photography. Jim is basically a creative director who does photography.
He was great to work with, first of all, because he was very easy to work with. Very much open to suggestions as a creative. He would take a lot of good feedback.
He's passionate about it, and he's not just passionate about the work that he does in the industry, he's passionate about the work that everybody everywhere is doing in the industry.
Jim started volunteering in Ad 2, but then continued to volunteer with the Ad Federation and also with UCF, with interns, helping people to grow their careers. And I think he's been invaluable to the community and to the industry.
I think he just really cares about Orlando too, kind of fostering talent in Orlando, because that's only going to help Orlando grow, and it's going to help the local advertising community grow.
Thinking about how Jim has contributed to the industry here in Orlando, the first thing that really comes to mind is his impact on students.
Jim Hobart is such a great teacher because his passion is just infectious. When he talks about things like advertising and photography and layout and design, he brings this incredible energy to it, and the students notice that.
I think his lighthearted personality, his ability to use humor, and his real interest in people makes him a great teacher.
The reason so many students love and adore him is that he is real to them. He just brings it honest and true, and they relate to that on so many levels.
I'm of the school of thought that no one person should ever call themselves an artist. I think the tag of artist can only stick when someone applies it to you. And Jim is an artist, even though he will deny it.
He says that he's a technician, or he helps other people get things done, or he wants the lighting to be perfect when he takes photos and this kind of stuff. But it's interesting to see him in the photography business now, because I think he's making some of the best photos in town.
And I subscribe to this belief that you kind of have it or you don't thing, and you can be refined over the years, but he clearly has an eye for doing great work.
He's always taking the next step, he was involved in Night, and then he has Macbeth here, and he's taken Macbeth to New York City, and he's always moving.
He isn't just about his talent. What Jim really is about is his heart.
That he will take on anything that he thinks is even remotely worthwhile, and then he will devote himself to it.
When he's committed, he is taking it on like it's his job. He loves volunteering, he loves the industry, he loves students, and he's done so much throughout his professional career.
He can be a creative force, and
everything that he touches. And obviously, passion really drives success, so whatever he's passionate about is what's driving his success.
Jim Hobart's a party. There's always fun to be had around him. He wants people to enjoy life.
I think Jim is just a genuine, sincere, truly hardworking, creative, all-around nice guy.
Whether you work with him professionally, or you sit in one of his classes and watch him teach, or you hang out with him at happy hour, he's the exact same person.
If you know Jim, you're lucky. If you get to be his friend, you're even more lucky. So I think that both professionally and personally, my life is more rich because Jim's in it.
His contribution to both the advertising business and photography and his mentoring of students through his teaching, the impact this guy's had on the industry has just been spectacular. I am thrilled to be the guy to take this silver medal that I've worn proudly for a year and hang it on your neck.
Congratulations, Jim Hobart.
I wish you all the best. Congrats, buddy.
It's been amazing knowing you, and I can't wait to see what else you're going to bring to this community.
I'm so proud of all the accomplishments.
And you're a great person, great friend.
People will be comparing themselves to you for many, many years to come.
Jimmy, I've told you this before, but I love you, man.
You're somebody that I trust. You're someone that I admire.
You're a great friend, and I love you very much, and I'm very happy for you.
And it's just been a joy and a privilege to know you.
Thank you for what you do in the community and the world.
Jim, congratulations on this award.
I hope there's many more great things to come.
I'm really proud of you. You know I think the world of you.
And I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to share some time with you at UCF.
I just want to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments.
I don't think I could think of anyone else more deserving for something like this.